So now I'm getting older and shit. There's some things that's happened in my life that I don't want people to know about. That probably I've never told nobody about. Or the people I have told, it's just a few. So here it goes. I used to work at the flea market down the road from my house when I was a kid, and I would walk all the way up there, and I'd work all weekend. I'd walk back and forth, and so I started doing that since I was about 12, and I'd work over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and I'd make about $60. So back in the day, that was good money. That was when minimum wage was $4, $4.15. So I worked all weekend for about $60. I was a young teenager, and that was good. So I was about 15 or 16, and I starting to get headstrong and shit, and wanting to dispute myself with my father and what he said. And so one weekend I got pissed off. I don't know what it was about. And I took off. I packed some of my shit up. I go up to my buddy's house, live down the road. And I get over there, and we thought we were these bad rednecks and shit. And he sees me with all my shit, and he says, "What the fuck are you gonna do?" I said, like right outside of his house, 20 feet away from his house was a railroad track. I said, "I fucking had enough, and I'm gonna get on this railroad track, and I'm gonna ride this son of a bitch out. And I might jump on another one and do the same. I don't know. I'm getting the fuck out of here." So I got a little bit later, my buddy says, well, right now, my buddy says, "Hey, I'm gonna pack my shit, and I'm gonna go with you, motherfucker." I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go, man." You were like 15 or 16 and shit. So I got like $60, $50 in my pocket, and I bought me like a quarter bag of fucking ganja or something. So that was all we needed, we thought. And we took some clothes and ordinary and shit, and we packed. He had some of these mini shots, little single shot bottles. We take them with us. So we thought, this is going to be awesome. And we get on this fucking train. And it's just like in the movies, like we get halfway there, and we realize there's more people in there with us. And we're kids, so we're like, oh shit. We're all worried about it and everything. We end up bailing, and it's a real slow moving train, but we've been on it quite a few hours. So we jump off. And when we jump off, it's about halfway through the day, summer day, so it's hotter than some of a bitch. Well, we didn't jump off about 15 or 20 miles, 30 miles from the closest store or town, about 10 miles until the closest house. And it's summer day, we're fucking thirsty. And we done got stoned too. So we're walking, and we walk these railroad tracks all goddamn day until the sun goes down. At the end of the day, like we smell something like fire burning. And we look down in the woods, and it's kind of going down a hill, and there's smoke coming out, and we see something white down there. We go towards it. And it's an old-fashioned, like, stone bridge, and there's hobos, turn out to be hobos, underneath there in a camp that jump on the railroad tracks and shit. So we get down there, and we meet everybody, and we're like, man, we're so goddamn thirsty. You guys got anything to drink? They're like, hell yeah. So we take a drink. We drink this shit, and they got like this jug of wine. We start drinking this wine and these shots and shit. We smoke a couple joints. And they got this pot of something they was cooking, and we go to eat it. I put my shit up behind my head, I lean back. Next thing I know, I wake up, and it's the next fucking day. When I come to, I don't remember where the fuck I was at or how I got there or anything. All I know is like hunger and, something to drink and shit, just waking up. Well, I realized like where I was before I sat up, And I look, and there's nobody there, just me and my buddy. I look, my goddamn bag's gone and shit. My buddy's sitting over there, and I kick him. I was like, Robbie, get the fuck up, man. So he gets up, and we realize that, these mugs done stole our shit and jumped on the train, evidently, or something. We don't know when they left. So we get up, we get walking down the railroad tracks and shit, and we walked almost all fucking day. Didn't see nothing, not a house or nothing. Woods and mostly fields. So we were fucked. So we're going through there, and all of a sudden in the distance, you hear something like something hitting something. Anyway, so we keep walking. We're walking towards it, and turns out it's an old man, and he's chopping wood at the end of his property. You could see a White House way out to the field. This old man chopping his wood and shit, and we get out there. We're like, hey, sir, you tell us where's the damn water, where to get to town, where's the store? He's like, you're about 18 miles from town. He's like, my wife's in her only vehicle, and she's in town working at the dyno. He says, I got some water right here. So we get over there, and he's got a wagon and a horse and shit. And we're sitting there drinking this water he had, big old jug of it. And we're starving and shit. Well, anyway, he's old, tough old man. So we say, hey, when she gets back, you give us a ride to town, we'll pay you gas and shit. And, we'd appreciate it. He's like, well, instead of just paying me, he said, why don't you help me quarter up some of this wood? So he was like headstrong, young. He was like, hell yeah, baby, I'm about to chop away. So I get over there and I'm swinging this damn thing, and I'm non-stop beating the shit out of this wood. And I break it all apart. And we put it in the back of this damn thing, stack it, and we start heading back towards that farmhouse. We're getting up through there and shit, and we'd all walk in, me and Robbie, and talking. And as we're getting there, you could see a truck coming down the driveway, and it pulls up the house, and this lady gets out and goes inside. It's like a brown-headed woman, and this was an old man, like in his 80s. And so I figured somebody was kin to him or something. We get over there, and we're ready to fucking drink something and eat something. We're fucking starving and hungry. Our hands are raw. We got nothing but blisters as palms. And that wasn't all the wood, baby. He took us behind this 2-story fucking barn. He was like, all right, boys, have at it. So we busted wood for a long time. And he comes out there, and he's got this lemonade and shit and something. We go drink this lemonade, and like we're attacking it, drinking as fast as we fucking could. And he's like, well, my wife done cooked dinner in here. He's like, come over here and wash up. And we go over there and wash up back to the house and shit. And we get done, and we go to come in. And his wife turned out to be a good-looking, like, 30-something, maybe 40-year-old woman. Whoa! So, I'm sitting there, and she done cooked up a mess of goddamn food, baby. I mean, she got some fried chicken, fucking mashed potatoes, ooh, man. You know what I'm talking about, guys. So, I'm eating the hell out of this food and shit. Drink some sweet tea and shit. I mean, I'm going ham. I'm going to town on the shit. And then we almost done. I mean, I done gorged. And she pulls out this little bitty fucking pie. It smelled so goddamn good and just looked so good. For some reason, I'm not in the pie, but I was wrong to it, baby. Let me tell you. I wanted to eat this goddamn piece of pie, and it was just fucking outstanding. And we all eating it, and I know we was all thinking the same thing. And this woman was sitting in front of me, and she was good looking as hell. I couldn't fucking believe it. This old man hooked up with her. Anyway, she goes, we help them put up all the dishes and shit. And we're putting it up and shit. And the guy's like showing us where the shower is, or the tub. We're going to get a bath and shit. He give us some overalls where for the night. We're going to sleep on the sofa in the living room. He'll take us down in the corner in the morning. So that's just what we were stuck with. So we get about to go back there and wash up, and that pie boy was calling me. There's one piece left, and I wanted that something so fucking bad for some reason. I just wanted this goddamn piece of pie. You know what I mean, baby? So I get this fucking pie. Well, I didn't get the pie, but I was thinking about getting it. And I get in there and wash up, and I go to lay down in the middle of the fucking night, like laying on the sofa, and something wakes me up. It's like something banging. And this place didn't have a fucking TV or nothing. This was the old format, old man. So we're laying in there going, we're ready to pass out when we hit that fucking sofa anyway. I lay back, I fall asleep, I wake up, something's banging like hell, and I hear this goddamn cow fucking shit. And for a minute, I didn't know where the fuck I was or what had happened. Where is this? Ain't my fucking house. And I realized where I was. All right. And I lean up, and I fucking look out the fucking window that's right behind the fucking sofa I'm sleeping on. I say the goddamn top of this goddamn barn, and the door's going. That's what was fucking banging. That's what woke me up. This goddamn cow. Well, anyway, I hear this. There's a hallway. I could look straight ahead of me, and there's a hallway back to the house and shit. And so I hear something. I lay back real quick, and I think to myself, goddamn, I don't want to have to get out and help this motherfucker for nothing. I'm tired. I was wore out. Well, the old man comes up, and he fucking right above my head is the door on the other wall, going out the front yard. And he stops me putting on the shoes. And he goes out in the yard and shit. And he didn't wake me up. Oh, man, bad. I'm about to fall asleep. Well, that hallway that was right in front of there, it had like a window out of the window, a hallway or whatever. And out of the corner of my eye, I heard something or seen something. Something, you know what the fuck I mean. So I look and I see like the outline of that woman coming up the hallway. I was like, oh man. And then she hits the goddamn moonlight of that fucking window, and she was butt naked, baby. Woo! So